decide why you want to be a lawyer. Do you want to be a lawyer to help people? All right, I hear that a lot. I want to be a lawyer to help people. Well, what are you doing right now that helps people? Because if your personal statement, if you're going to go the route of I want to be a lawyer because I want to help people, okay, what are you doing to do, what are you doing to show that? Are you trying to pad your resume? You know, your entire life you haven't really done any work, but in the last year you joined 2 service clubs. They're not really, they're going to look at your personal statement and they're going to hear this lifetime of service and then they're going to see something that's totally different. So even if you truly do want to help people, you need to show that you want to help people, because if you don't make the time for it now, you're not going to make the time for it when you're a lawyer. Do you want to be a lawyer just to make money? There is nothing wrong with espousing, I want to be a lawyer to make money. I mean, the helping people, that sounds great, but you know, at the end of the day, you got to feed yourself. And if your motivation is to make money, ask yourself, do I really need to be a lawyer to do that? I mean, you can get a 4-year degree and be a manager at most grocery stores. Those guys make $100,000 to $150,000 a year to manage a grocery store. Not demeaning that. It's a great job, but that's 6 figures. The average lawyer, you're not going to start making, I mean, you're going to work in the trenches for a few years. You're probably going to be salaried, you know, somewhere between 50 and 90 for most starting lawyers. Again, top law, big law, it's a little higher than that, but the average lawyer doesn't start that high. You can start that high as an RN. You can go to your community college, you can take 2 years of school, become an RN, 4 years depending on your state, and instantly make as much as most lawyers do the first portion of their career. What I'm trying to say here is, if it's solely just to make money, why else do you want to be a lawyer? Because there are tons of ways to make money. And there is a lot of stress that goes on in law school, and I just feel that you need a little bit of something extra to really keep you focused and to keep you kind of grounded. Whatever your reasons are, go ahead and write that stuff down, you know, into a vision statement, a mission statement, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, me personally, I did a Photoshop of it. It was like a parchment type paper, and I've got it hanging right up on top of my computer. So it's going to help you focus on the way to law school. When it's 2 o'clock in the morning and the previous night you had 3 hours of sleep and you are hoping to get 4 hours of sleep this night, you're going to need something to say, why am I doing this? And if you remember your good valid reasons, it's also when you become a lawyer, you're going to kind of see where you've came. You know, where did I start? Am I still kind of on track of where I began? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with changing, but it's like, oh, this is where I began. This is why I want to be a lawyer. This is why I'm putting my body, my family, and my life through what I'm doing on my first year. So it's, again, for me, it really helps. I don't get down in the ditches, but it happens to everybody. And when you do, it's like, oh, right, that's why I'm doing it. Yep, let's get this done. You need to work hard because you want to be in law school, and not just because you want to make a good paycheck or you want to help people. You have to really want to be in law school, because I don't want you to waste your time and I don't want you to waste your money.